Hi guys, it's Hannah and welcome to my channel where we talk about all things spooky. So today's video we are talking about what lurks in the shadows, or more specifically, the shadows themselves. Before I get into today's video though, I wanted to talk about how I haven't posted a video on this channel for a while. So I think the last time I posted a video was in February and it is now March. Yeah, I feel like I haven't done a video in like 3 months. I did post one last month. It just feels like I haven't in forever because it's the end of March and I posted it in the beginning of February. And yeah, because mostly I wanted to post 2 or 3 videos every month, but last month I only posted one, so it feels like I haven't done one in forever. That's because, as I said in my last video, the next video that I wanted to do was about ghost hunting at my mom's haunted work office, but I had a specific day that I was gonna go ghost hunting there, but that day I ended up having an appointment which we didn't know about, and yeah. So then we tried to reschedule it, and then things got canceled again. I can't remember why. I think it's because my mom wasn't going to that office that time. So we kept on rescheduling the days, but every time there ended up being something going on to prevent us from doing that. And then eventually coronavirus came, and I haven't been able to go to my mom's work now at all because she's working from home. So since I've been off school because of Corona, I finally have time to make a video for you guys. So I'm really excited to finally make a video again. I know you're sick and tired of hearing about COVID-19, but I just wanted to say that to stay indoors if you can, and try social distancing. And yeah, I just don't want any more people getting infected, and so then I can get back to school hopefully. And yeah, because I hate being stuck inside. Anyways, let's get on with today's video. So today we are talking about shadow figures, also known as shadow people. So what are shadow figures? Well, they're kind of what they sound like. Shadow figures are a black mass that looks like a humanoid figure. It's like a human shadow, basically. These shadow figures like to hide in corners or sometimes go right past you. So how do we know that these shadow figures aren't just shadows? Well, shadow figures often move. So for example, a shadow figure might be in the corner of your bedroom. It will probably just be there for a minute or even a couple of minutes, but then all of a sudden it would slowly move or quickly move and disappear. So that's how you distinguish a shadow figure from a regular shadow. Basically, it moves. There are different types of shadow figures. Most common are the ones that I just talked about that just kind of stay in the shadows and stay in the corner of your room and spectate you. And they don't really have a negative feeling that comes with them, but they just are kind of just vibing, you know? Or they don't even acknowledge you and just start walking around or doing whatever. But sometimes, this is more rare, but it does happen, is sometimes the shadow figures will come close to you and they'll walk right up to you, sometimes talk, or even jump on you. So most shadow figures are harmless. They kind of just stand there and not doing anything. Or sometimes they appear as a demonic entity. These ones will most likely have glowing red eyes, sometimes have horns or wings. These ones are the ones that tend to be more violent, and they will come up to you, sometimes jump, and even choke you. Shadow figures are also often seen during sleep paralysis, and I'm going to get into a whole nother video about sleep paralysis, so if you don't really know what that is, basically it's like a dream state, but where you're half awake and half asleep. You're just on your bed, lying down, but you're unable to move, and oftentimes you see creepy things. Oftentimes we hear about the Hat Man. The Hat Man is a shadow figure that has a hat. The Hat Man usually appears whenever you've been feeling down and depressed or been having negativity in your life. So the Hat Man is usually seen as like an omen, warning you or showing you how negative your life is. The Hat Man sometimes does come up to you, and sometimes he's even known to speak and warn you about things. People don't really know if he is evil or neutral or good. So that's kind of creepy. Shadow figures are actually a very common phenomenon. A lot of people have reported seeing these shadow figures. You can really just search up shadow figures and you'll hear a lot of stories about them from people talking about their experiences and what they've seen. But one really interesting thing about these shadow figures is people don't know what really they are. Are they ghosts? Which I don't really think that they're ghosts, because ghosts are spirits of a person, but these are, they feel like their own entire entity. So I feel like shadow people are just this whole entirely different entity. I want to know if you guys have ever seen shadow figures. I personally have. But that was only the time in my life when there was a lot of demonic things happening, which I talked about in a video before. Basically, whenever I was little, I was feeling very depressed and there's a lot of negative emotions, and then it seemed to manifest something more demonic. And at that time, a lot of shadow figures were in my room. Mostly this one that would look at me and turn its head and leave. So, yeah. So I'd like to know if you guys have had any experiences with shadow figures. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!